Chris and Cash Show.
Chris and Cash Podcast.
It's Thursday, July 19th, 2018.
Coming back to you fools since it's been 2 months.
Early May.
And our last podcast, which was phenomenal, by the way.
Yep.
Hilarious. Like Kim Jong-un stuff. I mean, comedy gold. Like, funnier than anything you've ever heard.
We'll find it someday.
Completely got like fucking spliced into 6-second segments. And I'm not going back and adding them all back together.
No.
Very hard. Very hard. Very depressing.
It'll be like...
Fake news. Sorry.
No, you know what it'll be?
I know, no Trump stuff. I promise.
No, it'll be like all that, like, leftover, like, Tupac shit. That they just kept, like...
They find, like,
when we're dead
Tupac
and gone,
in the studio. Chris and Cash in the studio.
No, like, when we're dead and gone, they'll, like, find this
They'll
podcast.
start putting them out.
They'll put it all together and be like, wow, that's great.
By the way, for you fools that are in our text chain, I texted you.
Oh, fuck.
Me and Scotty lifting. Videos of us lifting. They're not going through, but the text went through, so I don't know. It'll go through at some point. They're loading. I'm in, like, a place with, like, 0 bars, so...
No, there's a bar right there.
No, well, I didn't mean the bar with the liquor. I meant cell phone service.
I'm so pissed about that podcast.
It was awesome.
The only thing I remember from that podcast is Kim Jong-un was definitely born in either 1982, 1983, or
Scotty's like, how old is Kim Jong-un? I'm like, dude, he's like my age, like maybe. Like he was like, what do you mean? I was like, well, they don't really know how old he is. He was like, no, that's bullshit. They have to know how old he is. Then he Wikipedia's it, and it's like, Kim Jong-un, born in 83, 84, or 85, whatever it was.
No, it was 82, 83, 84.
Was it? I was like, dude, yeah. I was like, I don't know how old he is, but I just know he's like, supposedly, who knows?
All I'm going to say about...
He looks like he's 80. That's what we were talking about, too. I'm like, dude, all he does is drink. He drinks like $1 million something, like 18 packs a day,
like
just eats like red meat, and like he's dying, and he's like 35.
He was basically me 6 years ago.
Way worse. Because he's shorter.
That's pretty bad.
He's like he's you 6 years ago, whatever it was. Asian and shorter and fatter. Dude, he has gout. He can't even fucking walk some days, dude.
I was pretty fat.
With the gout or without the gout?
I'm 5'8". How tall is he?
Like 4'3". I don't know. He's little. Have you ever seen how little he is? Like, North Korean's not tall anyways, but he's like little. Like, really.
Reminds me of South Park. My penis does not.
He's little. He's the Muggsy Bogues of North Korea.
Anyway. Yeah, just after this is all I'm going to say about our president.
I want to hear it. We got a lot to talk about.
No, we got a lot to talk about. All I'm going to say about our president is after the North Korean summit, I actually said to myself, oh, geez, maybe, like, it's really...
You were like, he's fixing things.
No, I was like, really, maybe it's really not that bad. And this week, I'm just like, what the fuck? But
we're not talking about that. You don't want to argue. We don't want to argue.
No, we don't want to argue. And I've told you, I've said that he's my president. He's our president.
He's my president. I can't deny that.
I voted for him, so I'm not allowed to complain.
I voted Gary Johnson. No one can blame me. If everyone just voted for Aleppo, we'd be good. He wouldn't know what was going on. He'd be like, where's North Korea? You know what I mean? But hey, that's not the point. Guy wanted to smoke weed and just live his life.
In his defense, isn't Aleppo in like Syria or something?
Yeah, it's in the Middle East.
Well, let's put it. I know it's not fucking dog food or whatever the hell he said. Or cat
I can't remember what it is.
Whatever he said. No, he was thinking of Alpo.
He was like, did you ask about dog food? Aleppo is in Syria. It is the capital of the most populous Syrian governorate. 4.6 million people.
Hey, videos came through.
Hey! Only took like 14 years.
You only put yours.
No, I put both of them. It's just still loading.
Oh, okay. No, the one to James. Why did that come? Why did you send it to James?
It also, they had to be like trimmed, so it's not the full video. It's like just most of us lifting. It's not like us getting to sit down because it said they were too long. The Facebook could only put up 20 seconds of it, so people are probably not even going to be able to see us.
Oh, they're not going to be able to see how jacked I am?
Who the fuck knows?
They're not going to be able to see how jacked and tan I am.
I'm so jacked. Yeah, did Scotty's gym, tan, and laundry.
Fucking skank.
Scotty's like Gin 101. You know what I mean? Gym, tan, and laundry.
Right there.
Scotty, wait a minute. You're Italian Sicilian. Where do you live? My mom's basement.
No, we do.
You a WEI caller?
We do the podcast in my mom's basement. No, fuck that. That's my basement.
I own the house. It's my basement.
My parents live with me. I'm not going to kick them out. All right.
I'm a good son taking care of my parents and my brother.
That's true. Even though Craig makes like $95,000.
I'm surprised he's not sleeping on the couch watching. There's no sports to watch. That's why.
It's the perfect week to do a podcast and catch up because there's nothing going on.
Right.
It's the most boring.
Except for the Major League Baseball All-Star Game.
My brother also has been saying for the last 5 years, get in a condo this summer. Get in a condo this summer.
He's been getting a condo since I met you.
Right, it's mid-July, still no condo. Well, you know what the problem is?
It would have been. Well, condos don't appreciate too much, but
well, no,
he would have bought something and it'd be worth way more money now. He doesn't even have to live there. He could rent it out.
No, he wants like a fucking rap star's mansion is what he wants. He's like nothing is good enough for him.
Well, your brother wants a rap star's girlfriend. He's like, I want a Chinese girl with a giant booty. I'm like,
Like Jimmy G.
Yeah.
You heard about that?
Yeah, no, I know. You were like throwing a hot dog down a hallway. I was like, you don't know. He could be hung like I forget what character it is.
I don't know.
What? Maybe it's Analyze This. It's Analyze This or something. He's like, you don't understand. He's like, man's hung like a horse.
She definitely looks like someone that I would smash. That's all I'm gonna say. Because that's about the best I can do.
She's hot, bro.
What?
She's hot.
Oh, anyone I sleep with is usually hot. They're just fucking whores.
Well, she's a whore. She's a porn star.
Whore.
Whore.
Did a whore.
No, because you don't want to bang that whore from Jersey. He was like, she's a whore. She's talking about Jersey teams. I'm out of it. She doesn't even know. She doesn't even know about Larry Bird playing left-handed.
No.
I'm like, Scotty, most chicks aren't gonna know that.
No.
How can you not know that?
That girl, seriously, first of all, she had mosquito bites for tits. That was number one. Number two,
You don't bang tits, bro. I mean, you could theoretically.
I
You
like-
can.
I like-
Not even theoretically, literally. You
I
could
like a
bang
nice
tits.
rack. Is that
Okay. Yeah, that's fine.
The boot.
Look, I'm not picking on you.
No, the
So
booty.
you're a boob man.
Huh? No, I like TNA. Both. Even more
Has
so
to be
than fake.
equidistant. And so it's like Lexi.
Yeah.
Our friend Alexi is dope.
I hope she's not listening.
No, she just randomly listens to our podcast. If she gains weight, it goes straight to her ass and booty, like straight to her booty and tits, like in equal
There's nothing wrong
amounts.
with
It's
that.
like equidistant. It's like she's an equilateral triangle, but it just goes straight to her ass and tits. Like it's serious. Am I wrong?
No, that's what I like.
Yeah.
That's
and
what I
her
like.
body state, her
All right,
stomach
so-
stays flat.
So the girl had no tits. That was number one. Number two, I guarantee you she's got an STD. Like I promise you.
You just said you only bang whores. You probably have STDs.
No,
I mean, you have mouth herpes. I have fucking chest
dude.
herpes right now.
No, dude, I rap.
I got chest herpes.
I
You
rap.
got mouth herpes. Who cares?
I
Herpes
rap
are herpes.
I rap it all the time.
With Scotty's like, saran wrap, tinfoil. I ain't catching shit from this bitch. Spikes. Yeah, what are you doing, dude?
One time I used to sock.
That's
That's a lie.
That is a lie.
All right.
Correction. I had sex with Katie.
Best show of all time. Now wait a minute. I didn't have sex with Katie. Lysol had sex with Katie. I just filmed it. No, Terry. You had sex with me too. Correction. I had sex with Katie. R.I.P. Okay.
Seriously.
Speaking of R.I.P., rest in peace.
Charlie Murphy.
Charlie Murphy and the Kentucky Colonel, Frank Ramsey, passed away a couple of weeks ago.
Yeah, we talked about that. Well, on the text.
Yep. The first,
Not via this.
the most famous six man is John Havlicek, but the first six man was Frank Ramsey. And as we said, he probably still shouldn't have his number retired, but he's a Hall of Famer. He deserves our respect. Won 7 titles with the Celtics. R.I.P. You're probably going to get a lot.
Actually deserves to be in the rafters.
Frank Ramsey?
Yeah.
I don't know if he does.
You don't think so? You think he's a borderline?
I think he's borderline. There are
Well,
flat.
bro, like I'm in the rafters.
Well,
you
no,
realize that.
there are flat.
They're like O'Keefe,
Hold on.
retired. I'm like, I didn't play.
No, there are flat no's, and then there are borderlines, and then there are no doubters. That's the 3 levels. But seriously, it's embarrassing how many numbers I got.
KG should be in there though. Even if they just put KG. Come on.
My old man says yes. He gave the Godfather gave his blessing for KG.
it.
Well, no. He's like, well, he goes, Celtics are gonna collapse into oblivion. KG want to tell him first. Yeah, forget about it.
They wouldn't even have a franchise anymore.
No, he was like they've been going on like 30+ years. He should be up there without a title. But he was only here 6 years.
That's the thing. We were talking about the other day. I forget who I was talking about it with. I think some of my cousins, because I told you my cousin Ross.
I'm not positive. I love Dennis Johnson.
And they were
I'm not
just like-
positive DJ should be up there, man.
That's hard. He should probably be up there.
Is he? Let me
It's
ask you
hard.
this: Is he remembered as a Sonic or a Celtic?
Celtic.
Remembered as a
Even
Celtic,
though,
right?
even though he was better as a Sonic,
With Seattle.
he's remembered as a Celtic because of those '80s teams. It's just true. I mean, people don't remember him in Seattle. I mean, whoever talks about him in Seattle, other than once in a while, they're like, "Well, he used to be a Finals MVP." Yeah, we know that. I mean, he is still a Finals. You don't lose that, but you know what I mean? Like, oh, sorry, we're taking it away.
It's been too long.
It's been too long. It's been 30 years since you won your Finals MVP. It doesn't count anymore.
Poor DJ.
I mean, shit, Bill Russell doesn't have any. People will be like, Bill Russell's no fun. I'm like, the award didn't exist. It's named after him. What the fuck? Like, what else can they do?
That's the thing when people say, like, oh, Jordan's like head and shoulders above Russell. Like, if all these awards and statistics existed back then, Russell would be so far ahead of everybody.
Right.
It wouldn't even be
But he was even saying Havlicek. I'm like, Havlicek would have a couple. He'd have some Finals MVPs.
close.
He'd have trouble
I
with 2 or
still-
3, maybe.
No disrespect to
Jerry I know.
West.
Jerry West didn't deserve it. He lost.
I didn't say he didn't deserve it,
didn't deserve it because he lost.
but his team lost.
The team lost. Dude, it doesn't say best player on best team. Best player on winning team. It's MVP. Until they change it from MVP to best player on best
team. It
team.
should just be like the tournament, most outstanding player. That way you can give
Still Jerry West!
No,
sorry, I know you don't want us to be loud today. Most valuable, most outstanding, what the fuck's the difference?
No, most outstanding is Jerry
Can't
West.
the most outstanding player be the most valuable?
If you lose the series, how can you be MVP?
Because he was still the most valuable.
Okay, so the Lakers may have lost in 5 if it wasn't for him. Like
they may have lost in 3. They would have been like, we have to end the series. Can't play anymore.
Wilt and Baylor were on their last legs at that point. West was the only one still in his prime, and it was sort of the end of his prime.
Dude deserved it, I'm sorry.
If you got all those guys playing on the same team together in like 1962,
dude deserved it.
They would have had some wars. They can have a Chuck job.
No. We've been over this.
Also,
West scored like 10 more points per game. He was better.
By the way, I hate the argument like, oh, John Havlicek was never the best player on a championship team. He was the best player on at least 2 championship teams.
2, maybe 3.
Maybe 3.
Yeah.
He and Cowens are like co-74. 68 and 69, Russell will tell you, Havlicek is the best player on my team. It wasn't me anymore.
Yeah. But
so pump the brakes on that.
The thing with Bill Russell is he always brought it at the end. Always. Dude, if he needed to, and I'm not trying to like gas Bill Russell, he could have put 100 points, 100 rebounds in a game if he needed. If that's what they needed.
I don't think he wasn't that kind of player.
If that's what they needed. They never needed that. That's the difference. Dude, he could like shut down the whole team from scoring if he had to. They never did. He did whatever was needed. There's a reason why he's undefeated in go-home games. And by go-home games, I mean Game 7s or Game 5s when they're elimination for one team or the other. He's undefeated.
Well, he's 28-2 in elimination games. I don't know what his number is in
right, and he's 11-0 in
but he's undefeated.
Go home. He's 11-0 in win and go home games, like games that like this is the final game of the series. Never lost a Game 7. There's a reason. He has 2 losses, right, in the playoffs. Really,
one of them
he was fucking like dying. 60, they were like, sorry, bro, you have no leg.
67, he just got his ass kicked.
Well, that was a great team.
Yeah.
What can you do?
Nothing.
There's a reason why they consider that one of the best teams ever.
But lots happened since our last podcast we were able to post. The Celtics got to the 7th game of the East Finals and lost to LaFaker.
That was after? Yeah, wow.
Yeah.
Long time, huh?
Yeah, they lost to LaFaker. Well, you had the shit with your mother, and then you had a medical thing.
I am so glad.
I was doing the basement over.
That Kawhi isn't a Celtic.
Yeah, but did you hear what happened today?
No.
He's warming up to the idea of playing in Toronto. Watch them sign him, and he's Celtic. I still think the Celtics better. But still,
number one, if I'm quiet and it's like this, all right, I can play in the West and get my ass kicked. LeBron ain't gonna play that much longer. Let's be real. I can go play with LeBron, but get my ass kicked anyways because it doesn't matter. Golden State's still beating us, but I'll get to be second fiddle to LeBron. I can be first fiddle in Toronto.
He wants to go to Clippers.
Toronto's actually a good city.
I'm telling you.
You know that, right?
I've been to Toronto. I love Toronto.
It's a nice city.
I was gonna move there 2 years ago. You remember that? I was considering it. I couldn't get a transfer, but I was considering.
It's a good city, dude.
I would have canceled it. Turns out I probably should have gone there anyway.
Hey, Scotty, we're going to do a podcast,
Dude, I would have been fine. I would have gone to Raptors games, Leafs games, Jays games. I would have been straight.
You would have gone to Celtics games when they came to play the Raptors. Let's be real here.
Probably. No, but like if it's like a Friday night and like Golden State's coming in, and one of my coworkers is like, Scotty, want to go to the game, eh? Yeah, I'll go.
I'll go.
It's not even like Toronto's like a 10-hour drive. It's not even like it's a world away.
Dude, I was talking to Tyler the other day about that. Like, I somehow drive places wicked quick. Like, it's possible to drive to places that I've been that fast, but I got to Philly one time from Boston in like 5 hours, like just over 5 or just under, I can't remember. Okay? Without paying tolls to visit my cousin Amy when she was in Drexel. She was like, how is that possible? I was like, I don't fucking know. I just
went to Drexel?
Yeah, in Philly. Like, it's actually in a decent area of Philly, and then you go like 2 streets over, and you're like, what the fuck? I want to get out of here.
So it's like Baltimore.
Yeah, then we went to like the shittiest ghetto ever, and I had to buy them booze because they were all too young. I mean, that didn't happen. Allegedly.
How long ago was this?
I don't know. 2009. 09. Long time.
I was still working nights.
I didn't even know you in 09. Think about that.
I knew you in 11. I think the first thing I said to you was like
what's up?
Well, no, like when we first started talking.
Nice to meet you.
No, when we first started talking.
How's it going, sir? You know what I mean? Like.
No, when we first started talking, I think the first.
What were we fucking dating? When we started talking, he romanced me so much.
No, we had a bromance, a sports bromance.
No, we did once we both realized we love sports. We're like, dude, let's just talk sports all day. Fuck work. We're just gonna talk sports all day. I'd be like, Scotty, Because at the time I was his boss, kind of. I was like, Scotty, we got to go over your monitoring.
No, you were my boss.
Yeah, but I'm like, Scotty, we got to go over your monitoring. I'd go over, I'd be like, all right, dude, you got 100 in your call score? You're like, really? I'm like, I don't know, I just rated it 100. I'm like, just sign and date it. All right, we're going to pretend we're playing it. We're just going to talk about Bird all day. You know what I mean? Like,
That's really how it went. No bullshit. No, but I think the first thing I said to you was like, I kind of like the perk deal in the beginning, but like, I don't like it anymore. They're not going to win it.
no, I was pissed. I was so pissed. I was like, dude, they got
Were
rid
you
of
pissed
the
at the
strength.
time? I liked it at the
I
time.
was pissed at the time.
I liked it at the
Because this is
time.
the thing, I was like, look, you're never going to be able to match LeBron. I don't care if you have PS and Jeff Green. You can't match LeBron. He's too good. Fuck it. What you do have is you have a bevy of big men that is better than anybody. And you love the 86 Celtics, correct?
Mm-hmm.
That team could have played inside out better than anybody because they would have had, I know Perk's on the score, but they would have had, let's just pretend Shaq could have got healthy if Perk came back because we don't know.
Well, Ainge gambled that he was going to be healthy
And he
for the
wasn't.
playoffs. And
But
didn't happen.
he could have been healthy at least enough to give a couple minutes, maybe. If
Oh,
Perk was back.
by the way, go see Uncle Drew.
But you could, really?
Great
Come on,
movie.
man. Get out of here.
Oh, it was great.
Uncle Drew. But you could have had Perk, Jermaine O'Neal. He wasn't great, but he could have played a few minutes. He was good in short stretches. I'm gonna give him that. He could be good in short stretches. Okay? I'm not saying the guy was a good player still, but he still had the talent. He just couldn't play over a long period of time. Well, he had less in the tank than Rasheed Wallace, but he was good over short stretches. You would have had Perk back. You could have had Shaq with KG. You would have dominated. You would have dominated. I'm telling you, you could have won it all that year. And the team had a great locker room and a great presence. You traded Perk, and the whole shit went downhill. It's true.
So,
Who do you think was better for that locker room, Perk or fucking Jeff Green? I don't even think Jeff Green has a personality.
you're not
Jeff Green, what's your favorite color? What? Well, I don't know what favorite means. You know what I mean? Like Jeff Green can't stand that.
I remember.
And I know I knew
I-
one of his relatives. His relative actually died. So
I remember Mike Felger took a lot of heat in this town. He takes a lot of heat anyway. But he took what
you didn't know Marie from there, did you? From Atlas?
Marie?
Italian lady, big booty.
I don't think I had the pleasure.
She was married to Jeff Green's uncle.
Oh, really?
He died. He's died since.
Oh, that sucks.
Because I was always like, Marie, get me tickets. Marie, get me an interview.
Even though he sucks. No, I remember Mike Felger took a lot of heat when they said Jeff Green had a heart procedure, and Felger's like, "What? Did they install one?"
That's fucked up.
It's true.
I mean, Felger is fucked up like that, but I get his point. Like, I would if you were like, all right, this guy has to put an effort to win your life. I'm like, I'm not putting him in. You know what I mean? Like, doesn't even have to hit a shot. Doesn't even have, just has to put enough effort to win your life. I'm like, not him.
I love that Bob Ryan quote, by the way.
Oh,
I would just play 4.
Yeah.
Dude, fuck Dwight.
Nah, I'm sorry. You know how I feel. I still think if they got Dwight, I think they would have been better. I think it would have countered that move that Golden State made with Boogie.
So
We've missed talking about all this.
Yeah, we did. We missed so much. So the Bruins lost in 5 to Tampa Bay. Alex Ovechkin finally won a Stanley Cup, and
Great for
Conn
him.
Smythe happy for him. The Red Sox are 68-30.
And they're beast.
I said that they were going to win 95 games, I believe, before the season.
And then I said
you said something similar, and they're going to blow.
But then we
by
were
that.
talking about could they win 100, and you were like, it's too early. Well, they're going to win hopefully 105,
They're
110.
going to win.
To win the division, you're going to probably have to win 105 games.
They're going to
The
win.
way them and the Yankees are playing?
They're going to win 100 games in the season for the first time. It's hard to believe
Since
since
40
1946.
Yeah.
Ted Williams, Bobby Doerr, Johnny Pesci.
And their best ever
Don
season
DiMaggio.
win percentage-wise was 1912. They won 690 at a clip.
They won
690
it.
clip.
Yeah.
But they didn't play as many games back then. They didn't play as
Well,
many
no,
games.
that was Tris Speaker and Smokey Joe Wood. That's like way.
Well, I know, but that was their best winning percentage
Yeah.
season because they played fewer games. So.
Their best
I'll look up the actual record.
Their best team was probably either the 46 or 49 team. I know neither team won the whole thing. But
I don't know. You could make an argument for some of the teams that won it.
in 49, Ted Williams drove in 159 runs, batted 360, and his on-base percentage was 490. It was fucking ridiculous. That's actually one of the years he won the MVP. I think even they had to say, all right, that's absurd. We hate the guy. He sucks at the media. We got to give him the MVP.
We gotta give him the MVP. Gotta.
Ted Williams won 2 Triple Crowns and didn't get the MVP in either year. So
Yeah.
that's all you got to...
He should have more MVPs.
He should have at least
But to be fair,
6.
to lose it to DiMaggio is
Look up
Okay.
the seasons in 47, though.
he was. I'm not saying Ted was better. He was better.
He's a better hitter. No question.
Well-
All-around player, DiMaggio did more.
So that goes back to the. So who? Mookie Betts or Mike Trout right now?
Honestly, flip a coin. Can't go wrong either way. This may just be because I watch Mike Trout like a couple times a month and I watch Mookie Betts every night. I don't know how you go against Betts right now.
Okay, I told you.
Betts is
the best hitter right now. Best hitter in the game.
Betts is hitting 360.
Trout is probably still the best overall player all around.
If you put Mookie in center field, he could do what Trout does.
He's not there, though. That's a huge deal. And Trout's an incredible fielder, too. So, look, I'm not anti-Mookie. You know that. I was the one that told you, and I'm kidding around.
Pro Mookie.
It was like...
No, you were like, oh, Bogart's better than Mookie.
2014. It was 2014. First of all, that year Bogarts hit 320 and was an all-star in Silver Slugger. So, he wasn't an all-star. He was a Silver Slugger, though. And Golden Glove, I think. So shut your fucking face. Okay? Shut your fucking face, Uncle Fucker. But
you're a bona fide
he wasn't a Golden Glove, by the way. But he hit 320. He was close to leading the league in batting average. This was a down year that year for batting average. I forget what number he was. He finished maybe second or third. But regardless, hit 320, okay? Guy was a good player, so was Mookie. I said back then, when that season started, I picked Xander. I thought he had more potential.
I was on the Mookie
thought he was a better player.
Anyone.
Okay? Mookie's better. 4 years later. But 2 years ago, I also told you Mookie was better than Machado. You disagreed. Wanted to argue
close.
Machado,
It's
and you
close.
keep doing the it's close.
Oh,
They're
by
like
the
the
way.
same. They're like, no, he's better than Machado.
No,
Mookie's better than Machado.
By the way,
Just say it.
the
Ready?
Orioles.
It's really easy for you.
Fine.
Mookie
Mookie's
is better than Machado. Great. I'm glad you realized this.
We'll see what Manny does in the National League with a good lineup around him.
I'm picking on Manny, dude. I'm just saying. Mookie's better right now. Mookie's the best hitter in the game right now. And Mookie's a better fielder than Machado. Machado's actually been poor in the field right now.
Ooh.
He's been really poor in the field. Look at his range factor. Look at his defensive WAR.
Okay,
look at all his statistics.
Watch him for the next 2 months with that cloud not over his head anymore. Then come back and talk to me.
You mean, so playing in Baltimore makes you play poor defense?
Yes.
What's it like the NBA? You just don't try in defense, and then the MLB if you're in a shit team?
I think he mentally...
Checked out?
Yeah.
Do you want to play that mentally checks out, though? I don't. I understand it to an extent. It was Baltimore.
How can you show up and give your all every day when you have an owner that doesn't even make you an offer? Like, they didn't lowball Machado. They didn't make him an offer.
They no-balled Machado.
No-balled. That was good.
They were like, nah. You're not getting it. He's like, excuse me? You want to keep me? Say what?
Squeeze me?
No. Don't worry. We know what... Yeah. How much are you willing to pay me? They take their little napkin. Hand it over. It's like, this just says 0. Yes, yeah. They're like...
Peter Angelos, folks. No, it's a great debate right now, and I don't think you could... I think you'd be hard-pressed to find anyone who says that they aren't 1 and 1A in baseball right now as far as being the best player.
Oh, Mookie and Trout?
Trout and Mookie.
Yeah. And JD Martinez is up there, man.
He's a
hitter.
He's an abysmal outfielder. I mean, so was Manny. Manny was better than this guy in the field.
Well, Manny really learned how to play left field at Fenway. I wouldn't say he was
He
better.
played it well.
He actually had a decent arm, Manny, too.
Manny had a good arm.
Pretty good.
He just had no range. He just trotted after the ball.
Yeah. He was like, oh my god, did they hit it to me? It's like 2 outs, I'm pissing in the fucking green monster. Like, dude, what are you doing? Like, he
just leaves his
he's an
glove out
idiot.
there.
Yeah, he really was. Just Manny being Manny. Great hitter, though.
Michael Tom said something.
One of the best right-handed hitters I've ever seen.
He's in my top 5 for righties, for right-handed, along with like Pujols and Miguel Cabrera and that group. Michael Tom said something the other day. He said, we were talking about Trout. He goes, I think Mike Trout is the closest thing since to Mickey Mantle.
Listen to me, and I'm not trying to be crazy or absurd or make some hot take or be like out of the ballpark or anything like that. Mike Trout is on pace to be the best player ever. Seriously.
If you go by WAR and the advanced statistics.
And the fact that how he's playing, point blank, look how young he is and how well he's doing. I'm not saying...
What is he, 25?
He's 25.
25.
He's a 2-time MVP. He should probably be more.
Yeah, he shouldn't have won.
I know you don't like it because he's on a shitty team, but did Rodriguez win in the last place team?
Yeah, and that was wrong then. And
why is it wrong if you're the most valuable? Again, if your team wins 50 instead of the 10 they should win, you're still valuable.
I just don't like it. How valuable can you be on a last place team? Mookie had better numbers that year, too, all around.
Trout's WAR was better. Trout's advanced stats were better. Trout was better in certain ways.
We
could look it up.
I don't care. Betts had better numbers for the baseball
I told you at the
statistics, and his team made
I told you at the time, even based on the advanced stats, I thought Mookie should have got it because it was close enough where someone like Mookie, even if he was slightly below in WAR and advanced statistics, was worth more considering he played on a winning team. I told you that. I agreed Mookie should have won the MVP. I never said he shouldn't have. I'm just saying you could make the argument Trout should be more than a 2-time. He's been second like every other year in the league other than his first year. I think he was last year he wasn't, but he's been first or second for like every year in his career other than his rookie year when he first started.
I can't speak for you. I have a holy trinity of greatest ball players that I've seen since I've been watching baseball. No, since I've been watching baseball.
I was kidding. Tom Brady still.
Barry Bonds. Ken Griffey Jr.
Okay.
And Alex Rodriguez. This guy.
I'd have to agree with that.
This guy is.
There's nobody better.
Approaching that plateau, and very few get there.
Already.
He's right. He's.
Like in a year or two, you could be like, he's already better than Derek Jeter.
Look at if this is the plane that those three guys are on, he's right here.
Okay,
look at my hand, right here.
Actually, technically, his first year he didn't get enough appearances. He wasn't a rookie.
Well, this is his first year.
2011.
Yeah.
He hit 220. He just came up. He was just a struggling young kid. You know what I mean?
Did he come for a cup of coffee? Like how many games did he play?
40 games.
Yeah.
So
he's a September call-up.
Yeah.
More or less.
Well, yeah, probably August, but you know what I mean.
Well, if that's when Manny came up. He came up in August.
So 2012, as a 20-year-old, comes in the league. Okay. Leads the league in runs. Leads the league in stolen bases.
Give me his numbers.
Leads the league in OPS plus. Okay, ready? 139 games. 182 hits. 27 doubles.
Just give me his average home runs and RBIs.
Okay.
Keep it.
30 home runs, 83 RBIs, 326 average. First real year in the league.
So he hit for average and power at 20 years old.
And led the league in stealing bases, 49 stolen bases. Okay. Was rookie of the year, a Silver Slugger, an All-Star, and second in MVP voting. His rookie season.
2012. I'm trying to think of who the MVP was that year.
I want to say it was Miguel Cabrera again.
You're right. He won it back-to-back years because the next year he won the Triple Crown and Trout finished second again.
Correct. Yep. Miguel Cabrera was.
And that's once in a generation. I would have voted for Cabrera.
And I understand that.
No one wins the Triple Crown.
But Trout was definitely the better player the year before already as a rookie. Okay.
At that
second
point,
year.
I would say at that point Miguel Cabrera was the better hitter of the two, not by much. He was the better all-around player.
Ready? Second year.
Miguel Cabrera has lead feet. He just sits there for
second year. Led the league in runs again. Okay, I know you don't care about that, but
no, runs are important. But I want
27 home runs, 97 RBIs. Led the league in walks. Okay,
average.
323 average.
On base percentage.
432.
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Slugging.
Slugging, he was 557 that year. 988 OPS, which in 179 OPS plus. The OPS was really down that year for the whole league. I know people don't want to know all these numbers, but second in MVP again, Silver Slugger, because of.
Now, the following year, 2014, I believe he won his first MVP.
Won his first MVP. Led the league in runs, 36 home runs. Led the league in RBIs with 111.
111 led the league?
Yep. Only hit 287 that year. Led the league in total bases. MVP, Silver Slugger, All-Star. So all these years he's been great. He's a great defender every year, too. Every single year.
So that's an off year, hitting 280, almost 290.
But 36 home runs, 111 RBIs. Yeah, his next year, he had 299. Year after that, he hit 315, 306 last year, 310 this year. This year, he has the highest. Past 3 years, he has the highest on-base percentage in the league. This year, he has the highest on-base percentage in the majors.
Let's put it into perspective. Barry Bonds, the best player I ever saw.
Oh. Really quick.
Go ahead.
And I'm not trying to take away your Barry Bonds point. He's Larry Bird of baseball. He comes in and he's dominant right away.
So he's going to hurt his back. And
he's going to pull out his back and he's going to deteriorate, but he'll be considered one of the greatest.
Bird won championships. No, it's different in basketball.
Way different sport. You know that. It's not like he could be like, now I'm going to pitch and win 50 games for the team. Like, you know what I mean? Seriously, though. When's the last time you saw an athlete come in this early, be this good consistently, that early in his career?
LeBron James.
I don't even know if he was that good early in his career. He was very good.
Yeah,
I don't know. Best player in basketball good? First couple years he wasn't. LeBron James wasn't LeBron James till like 05, 06.
I thought as early as 2007 he was already better than Kobe Bryant.
07, 08 he was the best player in the league. The year the Celtics won it.
Garnett was.
No.
For that one season.
LeBron was the best player in the league, but KG should have been MVP.
That was the last year of Garnett's prime, really.
Oh, because then he fucking tore his knee. His knee like died. They were like, what happened? Oh, it's bone spurs. Well, we looked at him and he doesn't have a leg anymore. Are you okay? You know what I mean? Don't worry, we're regrowing it. It's gonna take 1.5 years for him to be fucking a zombie. And what can you do? We were talking about it the other day.
All right.
That was just ridiculous. They were like, "Oh, he'll be back in a week. Oh, he's just resting. Oh, he'll be back in 2 weeks." It was like the Kyrie thing.
Then the eve of the playoffs, like Rivers is like, "Guys, Kevin's gone. He's not coming back.
He's not coming back.
It's
Kevin
like,
got as well. No, welcome to
it's like he died in a car accident. Like,
Kevin's gone.
Kevin's gone. He's not coming back.
He basically did die. They were like, "What happened?" He doesn't have a leg. I mean, he lost it. He lost it in battle. Like, it's gone. It's just gone. Seriously, they're like, it was like you seen what's that? Robin Hood Men in Tights.
Long time ago.
Oh, the fucking blind dude. He's like touching a sculpture. He's like, "Oh my god, master, you lost your arms in battle." Because like the sculpture has no arms.
Oh.
It's like that was coming out. It was like, dude, you lost your leg in the game. Like, you can never play again. He's gone, guys. He's not coming back.
Barry Bonds, the best player I've ever seen.
I agree with that.
All right.
He might have been the best player before steroids. If he just played like that for a long time.
I mean, he was 400 home runs and 400 steals, clean, only with 3 MVPs, only player in history.
Could have kept doing it too. We don't know. I mean, I know what he wanted. He wanted the power. I get it.
Well, no, even without the steroids, he probably still would have had 600 home runs and 600 steals, 3,000 hits, and we'd still be saying like, "Wow, what a great player."
Yeah. Maybe another MVP too.
He started this because of the whole Maguire Sosa thing in '98.
Of course he did.
I was telling people in '98, Bonds and guys like Bonds and Griffey are still better players than these guys. These are just sluggers.
In terms of pure talent, okay, just pure talent. Not talking about best player. Pure talent. I think Ken Griffey's the most talented player I've ever seen. Pure talent.
Most beautiful swing.
And most natural talent I think out of anyone. Beautiful swing. I think he was most talented player. Most talented. Probably even more so than Bonds.
You guys can't see me, but like Griffey's just swing, just and that uppercut, and he would just go like.
No. See, that wasn't Griffey because it wasn't close to pretty enough. You know what I mean? Like, even though you're pretending, no one can do it. Prettiest swing I've ever seen. Do you disagree?
What did I just say?
It was like he was swinging fucking air, dude. Like it didn't even exist. Like he was born doing that.
All right. Get back to my point though. Barry Bonds, Griffey's behind him. I give Bonds the edge. Barry was a little bit
based on what happened.
I think Barry's a little bit of a better player. 7 MVPs to 1. I know he cheated for 4 of them, but he still got 3 to 1.
Well,
clean.
If Griffey never gets injured, maybe it's different, but who knows?
Well, that's the big what if.
Yeah, who knows?
He would have done the record clean had he never gotten hurt in Cincinnati.
Yeah, I don't know if he would have broke what Barry hit, but it would have been close.
Well, you figure.
I thought Pujols was going to be close.
Well, you figure he missed like at least 3 seasons, and at his averages would have been right around 7 something.
Yeah.
He might have hung around again. He would have been well over 3,000 hits, well over 2,000 RBIs. I think Griffey was a better player than A-Rod.
I don't know about well over 2,000 RBIs, but he would.
I think Griffey was a better player than A-Rod. People disagree. It's
close.
You could alternate those two.
When A-Rod came up, though, I remember being like, "Wow, this guy could be better than Griffey."
Well, he was like 18 years old, hitting like 30 bombs and winning batting titles.
Right. And then
He
you were
was
like, "All right,
sick.
we're getting rid of Griffey because this dude's possibly better than Griffey."
You realize you had Ken Griffey Jr., A-Rod, and Randy Johnson on the team all at the same time, and
Yeah.
Edgar Martinez, and Jay Buhner, and all these guys.
Yeah.
And you never even won a pennant. That's
Yes,
ridiculous.
I understand that.
That's what drives me nuts about the Celtics. People think it's preordained that they're going to win championships. Like the late 90s Seattle Mariners, the mid 90s Orlando Magic. There are like all these teams.
Word is Ben Simmons might want to force his way to the Lakers, by the way.
Why?
I don't know. Everyone wants to fucking go to the Lakers, apparently.
Why?
I don't know. First of all, what are you going to have? Lonzo, Rondo, and fucking Ben Simmons together? Timeout. So what are they going to play, a game of hot potato? You keep passing the ball around? I don't want it. You get it. No, I can't shoot either. Oh my god, no.
No, that's because while Jaylen Brown and Jason Tatum
Am I wrong, though?
and Joel Embiid are living in a gym this summer, Ben Simmons is out in L.A. driving like a fucking
But am I wrong?
Ferrari and trying to bang like one of the fucking Kardashians or
We're
whatever.
trying to bang
or the
friggin'
Jenners.
Jimmy Garoppolo's girlfriend.
No, the Jenners. What's her name?
All the Jenners.
Kylie Jenner or
Each of
whatever
them.
her name is.
The mom, Kris Jenner. Bruce Jenner. What's his name now?
Caitlyn.
Okay.
I fucking love that he chose Caitlyn as a name, by the way. It's fucking awesome.
Yeah, because of Caitlyn. You guys don't know Caitlyn.
That's fucking amazing.
But we're like best friends, Scotty. I don't even like you, bitch.
No, we were close.
Yeah, but we're so close. I don't even like you, bitch. Why didn't you tell me? Because I don't like you, bitch. Like,
No, she was like, where you going? I'm like, none of your business. And then like a few days later, Steve Smith, who's her brother,
her sister? Yeah, probably. Yeah.
he's your friend. I have no problem with Steve.
Yeah, I like Steve.
But anyway, yeah, he's a good dude.
Me and him are friends.
Little weird.
I'd say that.
Little weird, but
Yeah, he's less weird now. But he's
like, oh, I heard you leaving. Congratulations. I'm like, oh, thanks, man. Oh, where you going? And fucking her fingerprints all over it.
Of course it did. 'Cause you wouldn't tell her.
I told you.
Yeah, I know. I didn't blame
told
you.
you.
You wouldn't tell her, so she was trying to get other people to get it for you.
I think I told you, Michael, and Debbie, and Sharon. I think that's it. It's the only ones I told.
It's your business when you leave somewhere where you're going. No one else should.
And then I had like 14 people like come up to me like afterwards, like text me afterwards. Why the fuck didn't you tell me? How could you not tell me?
We were so close. Like, no, bitch, I don't even like you.
No, Jack. Poor Jack. Yeah,
I love Jack.
I told Jack I was leaving.
I love Jack.
No, but seriously, like literally, like people like.
We gotta go visit Paul O'Keefe. I know you guys don't know any of these people, but
I visited Paul last year.
I know. Well, he's still fucking dying, bro. He hasn't died yet.
Dude, I called him.
It was last year.
I told him. No, it's
I need
not
his
his
number
last
then.
year. It's not his last year.
No, I said you visited him last year.
Right, because I visited Leo.
That's what I'm saying.
I visited Leo the other day. I should have fucking stopped.
That's what I'm saying. I know you were driving down there. We should just drive down there again just to visit Paul at some point. You guys don't need to know all this. We're making plans to visit people that are dying. Any questions, comments, concerns? Shut the fuck up if you want us to talk sports, because we don't care. Back to sports.
Dude, that's a fucking awful ride, by the way, down to Bourne.
Well, yeah, bro. You live in the North Shore.
I had to leave Leo his dollar. That was a tradition. Every year I bring him a dollar on his birthday.
You think someone just comes over and takes it right away?
I'm sure that's gone.
Of course, dude. It doesn't sit there all the...
Well, I had to tape it to the stone because it was like fucking windy that day.
You know what, though? It's $1 and it's taped. A lot of people might be like, yo, I'm way too lazy. It's only $1. Fuck it. Leave it there.
No, you know that the caretaker's like, oh, shit. That's a cup of coffee.
I know. People probably leave like jewelry and stuff like, I love you. And people are like, take that, take that.
Oh, it's easy grave robbing. No, but seriously, when I left Atlas, I got literally at least 4 or 5 texts. Like, how could you not tell me that you were leaving?
Not for me, because you told me.
No, from, who texted me? Fuck. Jill, the other dispatcher, I forget his name.
Phil?
Huh?
Phil?
No, not Phil. Phil was gone. Jill? Walter?
Right, bro.
Walter?
No one cares about Walter. I love Walter. Back to sports.
I do love Walter. Oh, Will Murray was another one.
Sports.
Okay.
No, I'm even fucking annoyed about us talking about other shit.
All right. Barry Bonds getting. We're gonna get all the way back.
Barry Bonds is the best baseball player ever that I didn't tell I was leaving my job.
What? No, seriously. All right. Barry Bonds is the best player I've ever seen. He won his 3rd MVP his first year with the Giants in 1993. He was 29 years old.
Wish he stayed with the Pirates, by the way.
He was never doing that.
There's only one game today in baseball?
Yeah, the Cubs and the Cardinals.
Why'd they do that?
If you look, hear me out. Trout right now is already way ahead of Bonds' pace when he was with Pittsburgh. Way ahead. Now, I don't know if he's just going to take a bunch of steroids and hit 70 home runs like 8 years in a row like Bonds did.
No, he'll clear like 40-something this year probably, but he's not going to hit. He's never going to hit 50, 60, 70.
I don't think anyone's ever going to touch Bonds' home run record. I think the only guy who could is Pujols at this point. If he plays like 5 more years.
I don't think Pujols has the juice to do it anymore.
Hey-o.
Seriously.
Juice.
And that wasn't even like supposed to be like, hey, you know. I don't know if he can. I don't know.
He's at 6 something, right?
Yeah, we're gonna look it up right now. I think he's under 650.
He is 38.
Why do they give you at-bats, runs, hits, RBIs, and average, but they don't give you fucking home runs in the first, like, just a quick Google search of stats? Jesus fucking Christ. Okay, hold on 1 second. He has 630 home runs.
All right, so he's
got 16 so far this year. He's 38.
He's 130 shy. So
not gonna happen, bro. He's 38.
Probably not.
This year,
we got to get him on a cycle.
He's got 16 home runs, 52 RBIs. It's not even a bad season compared like those numbers wise. It's only hitting 250 though.
Yeah, 250, 16, and 52 is now Pujols. It's not.
Right, so he might end up with 25 to 30 home runs with like.
Oh, by the way,
80, 90 RBIs.
All those insinuations like, oh, he's on steroids. If he was on steroids, his numbers would be a lot better than that.
Yeah, but He did hit 47 and 42. I mean, he never really like had that crazy like 60 home run season. He never did. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
They let him keep that number. That was a work number.
Yep. That's the one I call him on.
Wow, that's crazy. Did they just leave the phone on?
He probably stole it.
Yeah, they probably like just left the phone on for him. Like, well, don't worry, the company will pay for it. No one will know.
Which is funny because he and Bruce hate each other.
Bruce probably doesn't know.
He's a fucking prick. Fuck him anyway.
Not as bad as Legoo.
Legoo was better than him.
Anyways.
Bruce should be in jail for murder one for fucking killing Jack. Literally. Fucking Bruce Pace. Screw you and the boat you showed up on. You fucking suck.
Well, this is a good podcast.
It is. Alright, you want to talk about the Smart deal?
Sure.
Okay. I don't love it. I don't hate it. I think they bid against themselves. I think they overpaid. I do think it has a purpose. I think Danny looks at this and says to himself, okay, they can win a we can win a championship next year. Smart's going to be a part of that. Whether they're still a contender and we're one solid piece away, we have to pay the kids, or if we completely Kyrie leave, I don't think it's going to happen. Preface that, but Kyrie leaves and we go in the tank.
You don't think he's going to...
That's a good contract. I don't think Kyrie's leaving. That's a good contract to have in reserve to trade to get another piece and either keep the train going or rebuild. I think that was his thought process. I think that's why he gave him more than he was worth. And really, maybe that's what he was worth, because I saw a graphic today. There are players making the same amount of money that are fucking horrible.
This is the difference, though.
And by the way, Smart's one of those players, he's only valuable to a good team. He's useless on a bad team. I'm listening, go ahead.
What was the market like right now?
He wasn't even getting offers.
Right.
The Celtics very easily could have just... All the money was gone, so they easily could have rolled this thing out and just got him for $6 million just for this year.
I probably would have done that. Or I would have said, look, you ain't going to get better. Here's $9 million for 3.
Here's the other thing.
Like I said, I would have even said, dude, we'll give you $14 million for 2 years as long as you're going to leave in 2.
Here's the other potential problem, though.
I don't think you need him long term. I don't.
This hinders your ability to keep Rozier a year from now. Now,
this hinders everything.
I don't know. I'm talking short term, not long term. Long term, I still think they're going to be fine.
Well, the cap will go up.
Well, the cap's going to go up. Horford's going to be off the books. Hayward's going to be coming off the books. If Brown and
Horford comes off the books,
if Brown and Tatum,
2 years from now,
if Brown and Tatum are each like top 15 players in the league 3 years from now, you're going to have the money.
Now they need to both be each top 15. Think about it.
You're going to have the money to pay both of them. Relax.
You're going to have yeah. You could pay him anyways because the NBA. You can just be like, oh, you're my guy. I have bird rights, max contract.
Right, but I'm saying you can still pay
bird rights, max contract.
You're going to be getting, theoretically, Hayward and Horford off your books. You're going to replace them with those two guys. You're still going to have money. It's not the end of the world. Having said that,
I think bad, dude.
I think the timing of it is bad.
You're going to be a repeat luxury payer? I mean, I don't care.
Grousbeck has said many times, we don't mind paying the luxury tax as long as we're contenders, and I believe him.
Then fine, that's on him.
That's fine with me.
I'm just saying, I don't think Smart's that important to put that much money into him.
Guess what?
I would have rather given Rozier this deal, quite honestly.
Guess what? Golden State is paying the luxury tax.
Yeah, but Klay Thompson's supposedly going to take less money.
Right. By the way, all these Laker fans that think they're getting Klay Thompson next year, it's not happening.
He already said it a million times. He's staying in Golden State.
I'm going to take a discount. He said, "Why would I leave?"
He's going to take a discount to stay. He's going to do a max extension, which is way cheaper than a max.
By the way,
free agent contract, which is ridiculous. By the way,
in a year or two, I can't remember what it is.
The CBA sucks. They need to fix the CBA. Just so you know.
No, they're going to. In a year or two, I can't remember when. The Warriors are moving to San Francisco. Now,
the Warriors.
I've been to San Francisco. San Francisco's a lot nicer than Oakland. Okay.
Yeah.
He's not going to want to leave, and he's not going to leave.
Of course, dude. They have a great team. They could win like 40 titles. Why the fuck are you gonna leave?
Why are you gonna go to the fucking Lakers?
Okay, timeout.
By the time you get to the Lakers, LeBron's gonna be done. He's gonna be finished.
They have 3 titles. Okay. They've been to 4 championships.
They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They should have won 4 in a row. Okay. They could win the next 3 seasons.
I'm not saying they're going to,
I'm
and they won't
nodding my head.
decline. Well, what the fuck, dude?
I'm hoping that in the next 3 years the Celtics can steal one of them.
Yeah, I hope they'll have a chance to get a title. They really will with the team they have now. I think if they develop, the kids develop, and everyone else is healthy, they have a chance at a title. I don't think they're necessarily going to win. I hate the fact that they got Boogie and we basically just stayed the same. And we're like, but we re-signed Marcus. You know what I mean? For a lot of money. Don't you worry, we're a contender. That's great, but and I know you don't like Dwight, but you had to add something. You had to.
You're adding Gordon Hayward. What's that? Nothing. You went to
No,
the seventh game of the East Finals without him. And Irving.
The East kind of sucks.
By the way,
Newsflash: the East is not as good as the West.
The East isn't as good as the West, but I don't think it's as bad as people think, especially with Leonard in Toronto now.
Pretty fucking bad, bro.
Toronto's going to be... fuck it. Toronto's going to be better. I don't care what
the Wizards are going to be good.
If he's healthy, they're going to be fine.
With Bradley Beal, John Wall, and Dwight Howard.
Philadelphia's good.
Wizards are going to be good.
Ben Simmons is a fucking retard if he actually wants
Wizards are going to win 50 games.
No, they won't.
Yeah, they will. 50.
No way.
Put it down. Mark it in your calendar.
The Pacers are a decent team. I mean, it's not like...
How many wins do you think the Wizards are going to get?
Milwaukee still has the best player in the Eastern Conference, in my opinion. Giannis the best player in the East?
Best player in the East, well, depends what Kawhi is going to be. But
no, healthy, assuming health for everyone.
Okay, assuming 100% health for everyone, it's a coin flip between Kawhi and Giannis.
I would take Giannis.
I probably would too, but it's a coin flip. I don't know what Giannis... Giannis is still developing. I'm not saying Kawhi might still have been developing. I don't know. So, that's a tough one. But, not including Kawhi, or not knowing his health, okay? Because I don't. It's going to be Giannis, Embiid, Kyrie. Best players in the East. 3 best players in the East. Not including Kawhi, because I don't know his health.
Is that in order or not in order?
That's in straight order.
Because one of the last podcasts we did, you had Kyrie ahead of Embiid a couple months ago.
I don't anymore.
Why not?
Embiid's developing into a fucking monster. Embiid in a few years, for all we know, could be better than Giannis, which is the scary thing. That's why you thought Philadelphia was ahead of Boston, because of the fact that Embiid and Simmons could both
and that playoff
develop into top 10 players.
I knew Tatum was good. I didn't know he was this good.
Pump the brakes, okay? Everyone keeps going on and about Jason Tatum, and look, I love Jason Tatum. The problem that I have with people is they have crazy takes, or takes that I'm like, all right, that's clearly like too much perception and not enough reality. And then I have to like take people back to reality, and everyone's like, you're a fucking hater. No, I don't hate Derek Jeter. I'm trying to take people down to reality. I'm not saying Jason Tatum's Derek Jeter in any way, shape, or form. But
I think he's more talented than Jeter.
Way more talented than Jeter, clearly. But people are like, Derek Jeter's like the best ever. And I'm like, nah, he's not. He's definitely not even the best Yankee. Let's say top 10 Yankee. People are like, that's disgraceful. It's like, let's be realistic here. Okay? Oh, he was the captain. Look at all the games they won.
The number one Yankee during that run was Mariano. My opinion.
He was the best player in the run. He's worth more as a closer.
They might win a title or two without Mariano. They don't win 5.
He was the best player.
They don't win 5.
He is by far the best closer that ever existed. He's the Jerry Rice of closers. Okay. It's like, look, and I'm not trying to pick on Randy Moss because Randy was
he's the Barv of closers.
He's the Barv. No, he's not. Brady. Even the gap between Brady and Montana is not even close to that big. Okay. It's Mariano Rivera. And then a bunch of fucking universe.
A big gap, and then maybe like Dennis Eckersley.
Maybe Hoffman. I don't know.
Yeah, Trevor Hoffman.
You know what I mean? Like
Eck won a fucking Cy Young and MVP. I mean,
Eck was also a starter for a lot of years.
So does that make it not count?
No, but I mean, it's not like he was a great closer for like 10, 15 years.
Fucking love that picture.
You know what I mean? Well, he did definitely screw him out of at least one game. I mean, I don't think they were going to win the championship, but it would have been a lot closer.
Oh, they would have lost in 5.
Maybe. If they won a game, maybe they take it to 6. I don't know.
They weren't winning the series regardless.
Look, I know. I didn't say they won in the series. Never thought even close to them winning the series. There was never a thought in my mind that I thought the Celtics would have given him a better series for sure. I thought the Celtics could have made it go to 6 or 7. Five or 6. Excuse me.
They would have won.
5 or 6. Probably would have won a game. Could have won 2. Could have won 2.
They would have won a game in Boston.
And this is what I was trying to go with the Jason Tatum thing. Okay. The perception is he's just the best player ever. He's the next Paul Pierce / Michael Jordan. No, that's what the perception is. Okay, and I admit I think his floor, and people get this. You mean ceiling? No, I mean his floor. They're two different things. His floor is extremely high. I think his ceiling's high, but I don't think it's extremely high. I think he has a small window and narrower window of what he could be in the NBA. I think he's going to be borderline to All-Star, to a second-level All-Star player.
Back up to last year. You take Tatum or Jackson at number 3, knowing what you know now.
Tatum.
Okay.
Back up to last year, I take Tatum number 1.
Okay. So I was right.
Well, at the moment.
No, because when I said that Tatum will be a better pro than Jackson, and you were like, "Oh, I disagree." Blah, 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 blah.
Well, I didn't. I didn't say it like that. I said I always go for the guy with the more talent, the higher ceiling.
Josh Jackson struggled against scrubs in summer league.
But he was good at the end of the. He was good. Look at Josh Jackson struggled.
He had to take 50 shots a game.
Wait a minute. You were just telling me, well, Manny Machado's not doing so good because he's in Baltimore. There's a giant cloud. Now you care about what someone did in summer league?
Different in baseball.
Seriously?
Different in baseball.
It's summer league, bro.
Different in baseball.
He was good at the end of the regular season, but now you're gonna base his how good he is based on summer league?
Never liked his attitude.
You think he's trying?
Never liked his attitude.
Would you be trying in summer league?
He has holes in his game. I didn't
say he didn't have holes in his game.
The
dude's wicked raw. He's unpolished.
I conceded that he was probably a better defender than Tatum.
He's a better defender than Tatum.
Even though Tatum was like
he's more
top 5 in like wing chair. That's another thing I hate.
Tatum's a pretty good defender.
No, he's a very good defender.
He's not very good. That's
no, he's very good.
People are like, he's so good defensive. Nah, they kind of hide him a lot on defense. Have you ever noticed? He does. Jaylen Brown usually has the harder cover than Jason Tatum.
Well, I hate the whole.
Jaylen Brown's a better defender than Jason Tatum.
I'll agree with that. I hate the whole like, oh, Jason Tatum's not athletic. He's athletic. He's just not Vince Carter. He's athletic.
Right. He's Paul Pierce athletic. Like he's pretty athletic.
Pierce was athletic.
Right.
Pierce's whole old man ugly game we always refer to worked because he was athletic.
Jason Tatum has a young man ugly game.
You saw at the end of Pierce's career when he wasn't athletic anymore, his game didn't work. It was like this. It was like blocked.
No, it's still pretty good. He didn't age too bad. He really didn't.
He had nothing left this last year.
He was like 80.
He retired a year too late.
Retired like 3 years too late. Him and Garnett just stayed forever. I get it. Why would you go away from millions of dollars and just playing in the NBA? 2
athletes that I watched closely growing up who retired a year too late. 3 that retired a year too late.
A lot of athletes, bro.
Barkley, Marino, Pierce. Should have quit a year before that.
He didn't even end up with 20 points per game for his career, did he?
19.8 or something. Yeah.
Because he played that extra year and was just not this.
That's like Mickey Mantle playing that one last season and his career average dipped into 298, and he always said like I was a 300 hitter, and like my fuck.
Like, but you're not though. 298. No, your average begins with 2. Well.
Oh, same thing.
You want to stay and get the volume and get extra money and keep playing the game? I mean, these athletes don't know when to quit. Would you know when to quit, though? Would you really?
I don't know.
It's like the Gladiator quote. Would you, Quintus? Would I?
Well, I quit baseball going into my senior year of high school.
Yeah, but it wasn't because you thought you were... Maybe it was because you thought you were washed up. I don't know. Wasn't it because your arm?
Well, that and I was doing drugs, and I knew I would have failed the drug test and got kicked out of school.
The true reason. Scotty's like, I was smoking the weed, and then they were like, Scotty, your drug test is in 10 minutes. And I was like, oh, shit, I just smoked the blunt. I'm not complaining more.
I retire.
Hey, Lysol, let's go bang Katie.
Correction. I raped Katie. Me too.
Oh, man. Jesus
Allie Raceman.
No, they didn't rape. Allie Raceman. Me too.
Yeah, I felt bad for her. I was so fucking sick of Allie Raceman. Like you were sexually abused. We get it. Like, I'm sorry. Just shut the fuck up.
Yeah.
And I don't even mean to sound insensitive. Like the first 85 times.
Yeah, we don't even have anybody like that. We don't have like a producer or management. But I'm about to be like Scotty. Go to sensitivity training.
She brings it up every fucking week. Just enough.
Biggest thing in her life, bro.
Sorry it happened to you.
I bring up my kids all the time.
Like,
oh yeah, you want to see photos of my kids?
Like, I didn't hear you complaining when Tyler Sagan was sticking you for 6 months straight. Like, enough. Just enough.
It's like that?
No, seriously. Like, we get it. Like, okay. Like, you've made your point. We don't need to be reminded every 10 seconds.
We get it. We get it. You made your point.
Like, don't go for swims with Ted Kennedy and you'll be fine. Like, enough. I mean, what the
With
fuck?
Ted Kennedy, it's like, Ted Kennedy's not around anymore. That'd be kind of hard to do.
Neck brace or no neck brace?
I live in a trash can, bitch. Ain't nobody helping me.
Get it
What are you
together.
calling?
Get it together, Grouch.
Yeah, get it together.
Get a
Grouch.
job, Grouch.
What's wrong with you, Grouch? I live in a trash can, bitch. Ain't nobody helping me.
They have a pimp. Bitch, where's my money?
1, 2, 3. He's like, I don't understand. They call him the Count. You know the Count? He's the pimp. Oh, man. That's funny.
We're coming up in an hour.
Are we early? Let's keep talking. We got a little bit.
Dude, I'm fucking tired.
I'm fucking tired. I benched. Been drinking beers. Fucking tired. Relax, Scotty. It's not like you're that out of shape podcast-wise. You can't go another 5 minutes. He's like, we're going to ease into this one.
What am I,
It's like the first practice in the spring.
the 60-minute man?
Apparently.
I'm rocking, rolling all night long. I'm the 60-minute
Come on,
man.
Scotty.
All right.
Pop a greenie and let's go.
The Red Sox are not going to win the World Series. Not gonna, you know what? Let me take that back.
That's because you think Houston.
I think Houston's the best team.
All right.
Best team doesn't always win. However,
No.
however, I shouldn't say that they're not going to win the World Series. They could. I don't think they're going to.
So, you think Houston's going to win the World Series? First of all, how many wins do you think the Wizards are going to have?
Oh, we're putting it down?
How many wins? I said 50. How many are you going to say?
47.
Okay.
Michael keeps bugging me to go to sidelines.
Give me this.
Does he talk to you?
Yeah. Give me this, though. Hold on.
Go.
If we're going to use your number, okay? If the Wizards win more than 47 games, I get 10 wings. If the Wizards win less than 47 games, you get 10 wings. They win 47 on the dot, it's no dice. It's a deal? All right, good.
It's a deal. Put it in.
I will. I'll mark that down. I'll mark it down.
We don't even use the forum anymore. How are we going to keep track of? I have.
I have.
We had like a
bets.
folder for like wing bets.
I do. I still do. Ready? So, you think the Astros are going to win the World Series? You do.
I don't think they're going to win. They should win the World Series.
You do. You said
They
you
should.
do. You said you'd take them over the field. That's what you said.
I think they're going to win it. Yeah, I think they're going back to back.
So you get the Astros. I get to.
Do not be a homer and take the Red Sox.
No. You said you take them against the field. I'm not getting the field. That's not fair.
Oh no, we're not doing a wing bet for this.
Why?
No, because anything can happen in baseball.
No, just listen. Just listen to my bet.
This is.
You get the Astros.
Sure.
I get the Red Sox, Yankees, and
Indians.
Cubs.
Dodgers.
Cubs. If one of my teams wins it, you owe me 20 wings. If Astros win it, I owe you 20 wings.
No, because I think the Yankees could win it just as easily. I think the Red Sox could win it.
You said you
just
take
as
the
easily.
Astros over the entire field.
Yeah, that doesn't mean
You
I
won't even take them over 3 teams?
Hey, could mean I'm gonna put 20 wings on it.
I put 20 wings on that shit.
What am I, a billionaire?
They should never give you crackers money. Fuck your couch, cracker.
Brother Lightness.
Brother Lightness.
Like the Sis.
Jason
like
Tatum.
The Sis.
Jason Tatum's.
Like
People
the
were like,
Sis.
what are you talking
the
about? I'm
Sis.
like, dude, go watch the Chappelle show.
That's Tatum.
You gotta do the
That's
white
Tatum
version.
bet's over, by the way. He's making an all-set team like the next couple of years.
I agree, probably is.
Yeah.
Another bet that's over, probably? Probably.
The Kaepernick one, just pay.
Oh, that one's definitely over.
So just pay.
Well, I want to see if he wins his lawsuit. I'm going to call it's void. They cheated. It's not my fault. Seriously, I should sue the NBA for losses. And be like, yo, you guys fucking screwed him. You screwed me in a wing bet. He wouldn't have been that like, top 2 anyways, the way he played at the end of his career. But irregardless, as they say, I'm probably going to win.
There was a ridiculous bet that Tyler made. He owes us like 50. Oh,
No.
Eli in the Hall of Fame.
If Tyler makes the Hall
No,
of Fame,
Eli-
it's 100 wings.
No, Eli makes a Hall of Fame.
If Eli makes
And that's over.
Eli makes Hall of Fame, he's giving us both 100 wings. Or it's 250.
I
think it's 100.
can't do it in one day, though.
I think he's probably going to be like, do it all at once, faggot, you're not getting them. It has to be 100, you have to eat them all, I'm not paying for shit. If you don't eat 100 wings at once, I'm not paying for shit. That's
20 wings at sidelines is like, what, $17?
Yeah, something like that. I don't know. But,
Okay, so that's like almost $200 just in wings.
the other thing is,
$170 or whatever it is.
you and I have a bet. If Aaron Gordon becomes the best player after 10
That's
years.
over.
It's not over.
Yeah, it is.
No, he's up there. He's
Smart's
not,
already
he's not-
better than him.
No, that's ridiculous. You ever see Marcus? He's second player so good. He has those plays
though-
where, like, he makes a play that no one's
even though-
expecting, like a deflection, and then they win the game, and it's all because of Marcus Smart. Yeah, but he missed 18 shots before
You
that.
realize-
Yeah, but you see that deflection though? That's a Marcus Smart. That's a winning play. That's a $14 million a year play. 13. excuse me.
realize-
No, it's not.
You realize that Joel Embiid was in his draft class,
I
right?
understand that. He's the best right now. Dude's gonna break his leg tomorrow. He's gonna step in the court, shatter his leg, not gonna play
That
anymore.
bet is
It's
over.
not, because other than
Vince
Joel
Carter
Embiid-
dunk contest. Oh
No, probably best dunk contest ever, by the way. Yeah.
I like the ones with Dominique when I was a
No.
kid. Dominique
Vince
and MJ when I was a kid.
Vince
man.
Carter. Vince Carter. Possibly the greatest dunker. Well, the greatest dunkers ever are Dominique. No specific order.
Dr.
J. Vince Carter. Michael Jordan. There's probably one more I'm forgetting.
Maybe like Daryl Dawkins.
No, he was awesome, but it's not the same. Chocolate Thunder. No.
Are you talking about like just wings or big men?
No, big men could be, but the big men usually their dunks aren't as like awesome as the wing dunk because they're already like there, so they're just like put the ball in.
The best dunker in game I ever saw was Dominique. He would just like
Dr. J was incredible in game. Incredible.
he had that like rock the crowd. Yeah.
Some of his dunks he did in game were like, dude, that's a dunk contest dunk. And you still shouldn't have hit that in the dunk contest. How'd you hit it in a real game?
Do you know who was like a great dunker? He would like throw it off the glass to himself and like jam it back. Like McGrady did that a lot.
McGrady was a beast. Kobe was a beast dunker. I'm still trying to look. Kobe's the Jeter of basketball. He's way overrated. And that's why I don't want people to overrate Tatum. I'm like, don't do it. Don't pull a Jeter. But Kobe had this play once. I can't find it.
Allie Raceman's with this Me Too movement, and Kobe Bryant's walking the streets. We still haven't found the murderer for Biggie and Tupac, but Kobe Bryant's just
I
walking
know
the
who killed
streets.
Biggie and Tupac. OJ. Okay?
The juice.
Dude fucking... I can't find the video of it. Guy has his back to the defender. He's backing him down, right? Out of nowhere, he crosses the guy over with the ball behind his back. Kobe does. The guy falls. Kobe takes a step and dunks it, and then it's insane the way he does it. It's the sickest in-game dunk I think I've seen in like the past 25 years. Sick.
Do you know who could jam it down was Kedrick Brown?
Have you ever
He's
seen
fucking
someone
horrible.
cross a dude over behind their back while the dude's right there? So the dude has a better chance of getting the ball than Kobe does because Kobe's dribbling behind his back with the guy behind his back. He's backing the guy down. The guy's like thinking that Kobe's gonna do it again. He stops, dribbles. The guy fucking falls over and he fucking does like a windmill or something.
It was one of the most vicious dunks I ever saw. It was in the playoffs one year. I can't remember what year. I think I was 8. I think it was like 93. I think it was against the Knicks. I know that he jammed over Ewing in a playoff game. It was fucking just vicious.
Well, I was getting an argument the other day on a basketball forum, and people were like, "Oh, there was two teams."
I'll put him in there. I put Sir Charles in there. Sir Charles used to bring down the fucking like basket.
No, I'm not like Shaq because he broke stuff.
Sir Charles would go coast to coast and fucking just take off.
Yeah, he was a fat guy that could break stuff. I get it. It was these two teams, okay? In their prime. Everyone gets to be peak prime, okay? Everyone. Bird, Magic and Jordan versus LeBron, Kobe, and Kevin Durant. Most people were picking Bird, Magic, and Kobe, but some people were picking Bird, Magic, and Jordan. Excuse me. Some people were picking the other team. This kid goes, I don't know
who would guard Durant.
I don't
because he's just so
you
tall.
You just can't guard Durant. It is what it is. But the dude goes, I just put Durant on Bird and shut him down. I'm like, dude, time out. He's like, Durant's way too athletic for Bird. I go, all right, time out. I was like, Neek and Dr. J want to talk to you. Because Bird's dropping 60 on Kevin Durant, dude. He dropped 1,000,000 points on those dudes. They're way more athletic than Kevin Durant. Way more athletic. What does that matter?
Of those 6 players at their respective peaks, Bird may have been the best one.
Those 6 players at their respective peaks, I'd have to say it's a tie between Jordan and Bird. It's too close. Then it's LeBron. Then it's Durant.
Magic.
Then it's Magic. Durant at his peak's actually better than Magic.
Kobe's the worst one.
Kobe at his peak is like, are you sure you should be in this game?
Kobe at his peak is like, Paul Pierce is just as good.
Kobe was better than PS, but it was close.
Not that much.
I tell people all the time. I'm like, you always like Kobe has 5 rings, but he was the alpha in 3 of them, beta in 3 of them. I'm like, if Paul Pierce was on those 3 teams, he has 3 rings with Shaq. Like,
I don't have the energy to do the Malone, Barkley, McHale thing tonight. Maybe we'll do it next week. We're over an hour.
Malone and Barkley better than McHale. We'll talk about it next week.
It's a school night. Thanks for tuning in.
It's a school night.
Be sure to check us out on...
My mom says do my homework and go to bed.
My mom's sick. That's why we're wrapping it up.
I'm not picking on your mom, dude.
All right. Chris and Cash podcast on YouTube, and Games of Inches may be no more soon. We'll explain more next week.
We'll still have the website, which is probably going to be a blank page. We're not paying our guy.
Fuck
him. Yeah. We out.
Later.